Jacqueline Fernandez, who was making an appearance before court, has been granted an interim bail. The bail has been granted on a personal bond of 50,000 rupees. So Jacqueline Fernandez, who of course was named in the supplementary charge sheet that was filed in the 200 crore rupee scam that involved Sukesh Chandrasekhar, has now been granted interim bail by the court. I'm going to try and go across to Crore in just a bit to give us more details. But what you're learning right now is the Bollywood star Jacqueline Fernandez has now been granted interim bail in this particular case. This, of course, is going to be a huge relief coming in for her. Do remember that she was someone who was named in the supplementary charge sheet as a co-accused. I think Piyush is back with us right now. Piyush, give us more details of what's happened. We are given to understand that the interim bail has been granted on a surety of 50,000 rupees.
So yes, rightly said, Nupur, that there has been a temporary relief for Bollywood star Jacqueline Fernandez, who has been given an interim bail on personal bond of rupees 50,000. So yes, she may have been given the bail, but that does not decrease the trouble for this Bollywood starlet, who actually has been facing trial in being the co-accused in the 200 crore extortion racket, in which she has been named as the main beneficiary of the proceeds of crime from the extortion money, which was actually being undertaken by conman Sukesh Chandrasekhar. So yes, as of now, good news for short time for Jacqueline Fernandez, who has been given an interim bail. Back to you in the studio.
Right, absolutely. Even as you're pointing out that this is going to come as a relief for her, but the fact of the matter is that she's been named as a co-accused in the supplementary charge sheet that has been filed, and the ED is looking at the angle of whether she knew of Sukesh Chandrasekhar's various activities.
Yes, rightly said, Nupur. You know, this is actually the investigation not only done by the Enforcement Directorate, but also the Economic Offences of Delhi Police. Now, she has been named as the main accused. What it has been, told to us by the sources is that yes, she knew about the kind of illegal money from where she was receiving these gifts from, and she knew about the kind of criminal activities of Sukesh Chandrasekhar. Yet, despite this, she accepted to be the beneficiary of expensive gifts being given to her by conman Sukesh Chandrasekhar. So yes, troubling times there ahead for Bollywood starlet Jacqueline Fernandez. Mind you, she is also, like, there are several other actresses also named in which Sukesh Chandrasekhar, who was in touch with. This also includes the name of Noora Fatehi, but their crime is considered to be far lesser than Jacqueline Fernandez, who has been named by Enforcement Directorate supplementary charge sheet very specifically of being the prime accused. So yes, temporary relief right now for Jacqueline Fernandez, who has been given interim bail, but would it remove her from all the troubles? Very difficult to say. It is going to be a tough time ahead for Bollywood starlet, even though she has received this bail. Back to you in the studio.
Absolutely. As you're pointing out, Piyush, even as we speak about the fact that she has been granted interim bail by the court, just going through the list of gifts that she essentially received from Sukesh Chandrasekhar is just mind-boggling. It's not just her, it's her family as well. You know, her sister was given a loan of 1.5 crores. Her brother also, I think, got some sort of a loan from Sukesh Chandrasekhar. At least that's what she says. It was, look at the string of luxury vehicles as well as other things.
So yes, you rightly pointed out, Nupur, that, yes, the expensive gifts that has been received by Jacqueline Fernandez was indeed mind-boggling. And because, the kind of money that was, poured into the gifts received by her was so mind-boggling that she was named the prime accused. Now, you rightly said that not only Jacqueline Fernandez, but also her relatives seems to be the beneficiary of these expensive gifts. And what we have also been told is that it all started off with the marketing assistants and designer of Jacqueline Fernandez, who were wooed by Sukesh Chandrasekhar, from whom he finally got in touch with Jacqueline Fernandez. So yes, not only the kin, Jacqueline Fernandez, but also the employees, of Jacqueline Fernandez are under scanner by Enforcement Directorate and also the EOW wing of the Delhi Police. Back to you in the studio.
And as you're pointing out, of course, it wasn't just Jacqueline Fernandez. It was her designer who, of course, has accepted the fact that she did receive about 3 crores from Sukesh Chandrasekhar. That is what, we've learned from our sources. Other than that, there's also been other people who perhaps were involved in this. But for our viewers, give us more details as to what we know so far in terms of how Sukesh Chandrasekhar actually got in touch with Jacqueline Fernandez and Noha Fatehi, and how he then went on to con a Delhi-based businessman of nearly 200 crore rupees.
So, you rightly pointed out, Sukesh Chandrasekhar actually was a con man who has been, whose crime actually came onto surface when it was revealed that he extorted huge amounts of money from the Ranbaxy founder Shivinder Singh, who was in jail. So, this Sukesh Chandrasekhar got in touch. Sukesh Chandrasekhar got in touch with his wife, from whom he was able to extract huge amounts of money. Now, this money, he wanted to also get in touch with a lot of actresses. And he wanted specifically to get in touch with Jacqueline Fernandez. So in order to get close to Jacqueline Fernandez, he first got in touch with all the employees. That included the marketing manager of Jacqueline Fernandez, the designer of Jacqueline Fernandez. And after wooing them with some very expensive gifts, he got in touch with Jacqueline Fernandez. He was able to get close to Jacqueline Fernandez, the pictures of which is now very open in social media, and he gave her a lot of expensive gifts which were very mind-boggling, the list of which has also been revealed to us subsequently by the Enforcement Directorate.
Right.
Now, the influence which Sukesh Chandrasekhar wanted to have did not only get restricted to Jacqueline Fernandez. It has been told to us that he opened a shell firm which organized a grand event in Chennai. And in this event, Noora Fatehi, a very famous Bollywood dancer, also came and performed in the event. So from here, his name also got associated with Noora Fatehi. Besides this, we have also been told that there are 4 very small-time B-town actresses and models which are in touch with Sukesh Chandrasekhar. So yes, not only
in that sense, Piyush, this has been an extremely long-winded case where it is obvious now that perhaps the ED will be probing further. We're just also getting a quick update that the court has asked ED to file a reply on Jacqueline Fernandez's regular bail plea as well. So we'll keep our viewers updated on that aspect as well. Piyush Ori, for the moment, thank you.